The Q1 was really great. And, we started off the year and we caught that silver short, although we didn't make that much money because we took a lot of pain to get to the top and then we caught it all back in a day. But like the last 5 weeks before last week were insufferable. Like if you were David Maris and you're in healthcare, you had no love at all. If you were Berna or Jeff Mackey in consumer discretionary, zero love. Home Depot hit the 52-week low, blah blah blah. You know, the memory stocks, it was just a ubiquitous rally. So last Thursday, I did a lot of work, and if you guys saw my podcast, like I talked about this in depth, like the option leverage reminding me exactly of last October. If you guys remember October 10th last year, we had a 4% down day in the NASDAQ. And then that was Bitcoin top. That was the Oklo and SMR and all those fake stocks, the Oracle. And then they never came back. Market itself, well, the S&P is an unbelievable product. You should just never short the S&P. You got to do a little more work, figure out other stuff. Never short the SPY because that just only goes up. That's the rule of the game. And if it goes down,
did you get the memo?
You have a societal problem if the S&P goes down. Let's put it that way. And I actually put a tweet out about that last night that I had thrown through the Gemini to make it like cute and old. But like I called it the capitalism line, which is the 300-month moving average, and I put it back to 1871. The only times it crossed below the capitalism line was World War I in 1929 and 1945, which is times when capitalism wasn't really working. We had a touch in 74 and a touch in 2008. Anyway, so yes, the bonds are absolutely getting destroyed. I think the Japan market is the market you want to watch. So like the if you think about it from an engineering, yeah, there it is right there actually. So that chart, which I gotta tell you.
Wait. Did you pull that chart out of your front pocket and leave it on your desk with your coffee mug and some cookies?
That's exactly that's exactly what I wanted you to look at. So earlier this week,
I can't even see the chart.
Earlier this week, I analyzed the Twitter algorithm, and I like basically had Claude analyze it. And I had this AI swarm, and like I was realizing what it takes to like get people. So you need to like create some curiosity. So I created this chart from Bloomberg, but then it only went to 1927. Then I took Robert Schiller's data and got to 1871. Then I uploaded to Gemini and I made it look like an old, like something any of us, because we're old, might have just pulled out of our filing cabinet. And then I would have a coffee stain on it. And that was the point. So there's a little like secret for you guys of why. And a lot of people are like, what the hell?
12 trees died for that. 12 trees died for that 8 gigawatt chart.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? I was a guy.
How many tokens did that cost?
When Napster, to be fair, I only pay $20 a month for the Gemini Pro because I only use it for images and Notebook LM. So I don't know how many it costs. I definitely got the better end of the deal, though, I'll say. But if you look at the chart, let's get back to this focus, boys. That is like the percentage. A lot of people talk about the percentage versus a moving average, right? So that's the percentage versus the 300-month moving average. That's a big line, right? Like that's not the 50-day or the 200-day or the 100-week. That's the 300-month, right? That's a big line. And basically, I was like, all right, let's look at that. And then, the interesting thing about this chart is that the last time we were here that wasn't the .com, so only 3 times, was 1956, 57, right when the Suez Canal event happened. So I thought that was kind of cute, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna put that out. So we got oil at 108 on the front month, you got the rates ripping, and you got like basically a situation where the Korean market, which has been the hottest market in the world, has had 4-5% gap down opens in a week. And I can't really you guys have been in the game longer than me. Do you guys ever remember a country's index doing 4 or 5% gaps in 1 week?
No.
I mean, maybe during COVID. I mean,
during
I guess
COVID, we saw it here globally, yeah, but
Liberation we had
not with the S&P at all-time highs. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, exactly. So anyway, the point is that's been the leader. So I think that you look around, the S&P and the Qs aren't telling the story. And
Hi, I'm David Maris. If you like what you just heard, we've tracked every single pick we make on the show, every ticker, every thesis, every entry price, over 1,100 picks and counting. We put it together in a free report with our top 10 performers, the reasoning behind each one, and a preview of our full dashboard. If you want access, the link is in the description.